All we got is the code language, and then we done, chat. Code language for the day is rushing. Yeah, let's talk about it. Rushing. Definition of rushing. Moving with urgent haste. Definition number 2, advancing rapidly towards an offensive player, especially the quarterback. So that's the football definition. Noun version of rushing, the action of moving with urgent haste. Yeah, so yeah, that's a definition. It's an adjective or a noun, but it has to do with moving with urgent haste. Definition of haste, excessive speed or urgency, of movement or action, a hurry. Let's break down hurry. I'm doing this for a reason, chat. Let's break down hurry. The definition of hurry, move or act with great haste. So the reason why I want to talk about rushing is because one of the main things I noticed every time, not just this time, but every time I leave the country and come back, I notice it more, the difference in the tempo and the pace of the average American versus like some folks from different parts of the world. Rushing, in my opinion, is a form of anxiety. I think that rushing is a form of anxiety. I would rather, if I got to be somewhere at 7 and it's an hour away, I would rather get up at 4:30 so I can move at my own pace and leave out on time and cruise there versus dipping in and out of traffic, switching lanes, running right on time. Like, nah. And then if that happened, if I get out the house late, then I'm just going to be late. But rushing is a form of anxiety. And so many people operating out of anxiety damn near all day, every day, not realizing it, but they rush. They do everything fast. How long your average shower? Morning shower. Souls of Thought said anxiety or avoidance. That too. Miles said rushing is definitely rooted in fear. Elaborate on that, Miles. Elaborate on that. I ain't think about that. Give me some perspective, bro. But yeah, anxiety or avoidance. And then he said it's rooted in fear. But yeah, rushing is something that I think is very, very common that people don't even realize creates tension. Like, a lot of people are very bound up. They don't even realize it until they go get a massage if they haven't had one in a long time. And then they start, when they start getting certain stuff worked on, they start realizing, or if they do yoga and they have never done yoga or haven't done it in a long time, and you get into certain poses and you realize like where you've been holding and harboring and where stuff is tense, and it creates tension. If you're rushing on a regular basis, even if it's at a micro level, like your shower, if you had nothing to do, your shower would be 15 minutes. If you had nothing to do, without thinking about it, your shower would be 15 minutes, right? This is an example. But if you got to be at work, your shower is 6.5 minutes. You rushing. That's that's micro anxiety. I'm making that up. I don't know if that's an actual term, but that's micro anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Soft Rain said, that's why when I'm late, LOL, I'm not rushing. Yeah, you definitely grew up around black people, didn't you?
Classic.
Party don't start till I walk in. Old type shit. I feel you. Me too. Miles Bachelor, fear of missing out, rushing away from. I definitely think FOMO. I like that. Rushing because of FOMO, fear of missing out. You rushing to get there. Oh man, everybody already there, man. It's already going down. Come on, man. Woo, yeah. Rushing. Souls of Thought said, nah, you just a bad planner. LOL. Look, he on that. On that. Get off that, man. Get off that. Justin Davis said, false experiences appearing real. Okay. What they got to do with rushing, though? Bring that home. Bring that full circle for me, Justin Davis. What they got to do with rushing?
Classic.
Miles Bachelor said anxiety also works. Yeah, I think it's definitely a form of anxiety, but I'm with you. I get what you're saying, though. It's definitely it can be fear based. I get what you're saying. I just wanted you to give me an example of it so I could, because I didn't think about it. But I get what you're saying though for sure. He said that's a fear. False experiences appearing real. That's a fear. Yeah, but how does that tie into rushing? Just asking. Just asking JD. But yeah, man. You just got to be mindful of it. I think now that I'm talking about it, whoever's getting to watch this and consume this content, they can actually think about it. It'll probably hit you now next time you scrambling to do something. It might be something where you off work, you know, done doing whatever. You might be at the crib washing dishes and you don't realize you washing the dishes as fast as you can. You trying to get it over with type shit. Like, relax. Relax. As they say in the islands, no worries. No worries. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. Take a few deep breaths, breathe in. Let's matter of fact, let's be solution-based real quick before we get off this cold language. Things to deal with and to calm you down and to slow you down so that you're not rushing. Things to do. Go to sleep on purpose. Breathing exercises. Box breathing is the most simple. That's what I recommend to people that's getting into breath work for the first time. Box breathing can help you a lot with rushing. Pick an amount of seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, whatever. Breathe in for that amount of seconds, hold it for that amount of seconds, breathe out for that amount of seconds, hold it for that amount of seconds, and repeat. And just set a timer. Do it for 5 minutes in the morning. It'll slow you down. It'll calm you down. Just relax. Everybody's so bound up, so tense. That's why people drive crazy, because you rushing. And people be rushing and don't even have nowhere that they got to be on a time constraint. Motherfucker be off work with nothing to do the rest of the day, rushing home. Like, gee, when you get there. Well, did you leave something on the stove? Like, what you chill? You're not even going nowhere. Y'all ever seen somebody driving like a maniac, rushing, whizzing out of traffic, and then just pull up somewhere regular as hell? Mother whizzing in and out of traffic. You damn, they driving crazy as hell. That's crazy, shorty. You get up the street and see them at the dollar store. Like, what you like what like what we doing? Justin Davis says spells fear. It spells fear. And you could use it to slow down fear-based thoughts. Oh, you're saying that's an acronym. False experiences appearing real is an acronym for fear. Got you. Okay. Got you. False experiences appearing real. That's fear. Got you. I like that. I had to put it together, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Spell it out for me, man.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
But yeah, man. So I think breath work helps a lot with rushing. What's something else I could tell y'all? Go to sleep on purpose. Practice breathing exercises. And then just get used to being early. Shit. Get used to being early. Just OD with it. Just get used to being early. Be excessively early for a while. That'll calm you down from rushing, fam. Be excessively early. Just pick a week and be like, all this week, I'm going to get airway 30 minutes early. 30 minutes excessively early. Yeah, just chill. When you running that on time, G, you will notice you drive all the way different. Your playlist in the car probably different. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit get to change. And when you just give yourself some time, give yourself a little breathing room, pun intended. But yeah, I wanted to bring up rushing because that's one of the main things I noticed coming back into the States. You know what I'm saying? From being gone for a couple of weeks or whatever the case may be. Like, it's just like the pace. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in a hurry to do everything. You standing in line at the store, the person behind you, they shifting their weight, jittery and shit. They trying to, you know what I'm saying? The cashier need to come on. Like, geez, what? Come on, G. When you get to the register, they still gonna be able to check out your carrots. You good. They still gonna be able to check out your corn and broccoli, fam. Like, relax. Souls of Thought said lower expectations. See, we like to discuss solutions, man. For sure. We like to discuss solutions.
Classic.
Lower your expectations. Take a chill pill, man. Straight up. But I think we cracked that code, man. Offered y'all some solution-based things to give a shot to just reduce your daily, anxiety. You know what I mean? Because the amount of tense, just tense, that's not good for you. It's not, and then you can't even attract the right shit to you when you all wound up and bound up like that. You gotta let some shit go. Just let some shit go. Just easy. You know what I'm saying? But that's the code language for today, rushing. If you like what you just saw, support the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and jump in the comments. Talk to me so we could crack these codes. If you want to support the channel monetarily, go to my website and cop some merch, www.theclassiccodes.com. Or you can shoot me a Cash App. Either way, stick to the codes.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Hardened my heart and now hardened the flow.